Hello, my friends! This mock interview is to help you get well prepared for your citizenship test. When reviewing your Form N400, some officers ask the applicant every single question in their application. They not only want to verify whether your information is true or not, but also want to test your English ability. While you do not have to be as fluent in English as a native speaker, the citizenship requirement is to test to see that you can read, write, and speak English well enough to qualify for the naturalization test. When you are answering the questions, this is your opportunity to demonstrate your comfort with English. So, it is very important to answer each question correctly and as smooth as you possibly can. If you can't hear the officer or can't understand the question, ask them to repeat it slowly instead of guessing to answer. Some officers seem tricky and difficult as they just do their job. They ask tough questions and a lot of personal questions when your application is in doubt. This interview is about this situation. Please study all questions and practice to answer each question with us. Let's start the practice.
Good afternoon. I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Good afternoon. Can I see your appointment letter and ID, please?
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's see. Your appointment is 1:30. You can now enter the facility. Please take off your jacket, empty your pockets, and place them in a plastic bin. Now you can walk through the metal detector. Remember to take all your belongings. Use the elevator to go to the second floor and check in at the reception desk.
Thank you. Hello, how can I help you today? Good afternoon. I'm here for my citizenship interview. Can I see your appointment letter, please? Yes. Thank you. All right, you're all set. Please have a seat. The immigration officer will call you shortly when your appointment is ready. Thank you.
Mrs. Lee Hao Wang.
Yes. Good afternoon, officer.
Good afternoon. Can you follow me? How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Can I have your appointment letter, please?
Here you go.
Please remain standing and raise your right hand. I need to place you under oath before we start the interview. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can have a seat. Please show me your green card, your passport, and state-issued ID. Thank you. First of all, I need to take your fingerprints. Please place your right index finger on the scanner. Next, please switch to your left index finger. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I also need to take your picture. Please look at the camera for me. Thank you. Have you studied for the civics test?
Yes, I have studied for a year.
Sounds good. Do you have any questions before we start the civics test?
No, officer.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military?
The President.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Good. You passed the civics test. I will move on to the English reading and writing test. Can you read out loud the sentence on the tablet?
When is Columbus Day?
Now I need you to write down the sentence that I will read to you. Columbus Day is in October. Perfect. What is your current full name?
My current full name is Li Hua Wang.
Is Wang your last name?
Yes.
And Li Hao is your first name?
Yes, it is.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes, it is.
Is that the name appears on your green card?
No, I don't.
Have you ever changed your name before?
No.
Have you ever used any other names in your home country?
Yes. I had a nickname Lily when I was a kid.
All right. Would you like to change your name?
No, officer.
State your date of birth, please.
December 12, 1988.
And what is your social security number?
671864591.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 101.5 pounds.
How tall are you?
I'm 5 feet 2 inches.
What is your phone number?
20965484432.
How did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident through my marriage.
Your husband brought you to the U.S. Is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
When did you become a permanent resident?
On September 26, 2018.
Have you ever changed your name after getting married?
No, officer.
What is your current address?
2044 Isabel Street, Los Angeles, California, 90065.
Your mailing address is the same as your home address?
Yes, it is.
Do you currently live with your spouse at the current address?
Yes, we currently live together.
Do you rent or own the house?
I own the house.
When did you buy this house?
I did not buy this house. My husband bought the house before we got married.
How long have you been living at the current address?
Almost 4 years. I lived here since I came to the U.S.
You haven't lived anywhere else since you came to the U.S., correct?
Yes, correct.
What is your country of citizenship?
China.
Were you born in China?
Yes.
Are you a citizen of any other countries?
No, I'm only a citizen of China.
Is either of your parents U.S. citizen?
No.
Where do your parents currently live?
My parents currently live in China.
All right. What do you do for a living?
I have my own bubble tea shop.
What is your shop's name?
Panda Bubble Tea.
What is the address?
1230 Arbor Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90044.
How long have you had this shop?
3 years. I started Panda Bubble Tea on August 2019.
What did you do before?
I just stayed home and took care of my daughter.
Have you worked anywhere else since you became a permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever received any public benefits in the U.S.?
No, officer.
You are married. Is it correct?
Yes, I am married.
How many times have you been married?
1 time.
Did you get married in the U.S.?
No, I got married in China.
When did you get married?
I got married on October 26, 2016.
Where did you go for your honeymoon?
We went to Hawaii.
What is your spouse's full name?
His name is Feng Zhao.
Can you spell his first name?
Feng.
All right. What is spouse's birth date?
February 16, 1984.
Your spouse is a U.S. citizen. Is it correct?
Yes.
When did your spouse become a U.S. citizen?
He became a U.S. citizen on November 3, 2015.
How many times has your spouse been married?
He has been married 1 time.
What is your spouse's current job?
He is a manager at Hibachi Grill and Buffet.
How long has he been working there?
He has been working there about 7 years.
You said you have 1 daughter. Is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Is your daughter biological to you?
Yes, she is.
Her name is Susan Zhao. Is it correct?
Yes.
How old is she?
She is 3 years old.
Does your daughter live with you and your husband?
Yes.
Is your child a U.S. citizen?
Yes, she is.
Have you ever left the United States in the past 3 years?
Yes. I have 1 trip to China 6 months ago. I took this trip after I sent my N400 application. Can you please update the application?
All right. How many days did you spend outside the United States on this trip?
16 days.
When did you leave the United States?
I left on February 22, 2022.
What date did you return?
I returned on March 6, 2022.
Why did you leave the U.S.?
I went on vacation and to visit my husband's family in China.
Did your husband go with you?
Yes, we went together.
All right. Did you ever say you were a U.S. citizen?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
Have you ever filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
Yes.
Do you pay taxes on time every year?
Yes, I do.
Did you ever say you didn't live in the United States on the tax form?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
What does persecute mean?
To hurt someone badly.
Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party in China?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
Yes, I have received one traffic ticket 2 months ago.
Why did you get the ticket?
I ran a stop sign.
Did you get the ticket on September 14th?
Yes, I did.
Did you pay off the fine?
Yes, I already paid off the fine.
Have you attended traffic school after the ticket?
No, I just paid the fine.
How much did you pay?
$120. Here is a copy of the payment check.
Were you ever stopped by the police for any other reason?
No.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
Very good. Please review the updated application on the tablet and make sure if everything is accurate.
Everything looks good to me.
If so, I need you to sign at the last page. Also, review the oath of allegiance and sign at the bottom of that page. Thank you. Congratulations. You passed the US Citizenship Interview.
Thank you very much.
Since you have a traffic ticket, I need to submit your application to my supervisor for the approval. But don't worry, your application will be approved. You will receive a notice for the oath ceremony in a month. Here is your test result. Do you have any questions at this point?
No, thank you so much, officer.
You are very welcome. Congratulations. I will walk you back to the customer service area.
Thank you so much.